a profit of £150,000 on last season. It's interesting to note that on this particular Saturday last year, they played in front of just 9,000 at Oldham. Today, they'll be watched by over 20,000. But the failure of Gary Shelton to pass a fitness test on an injured hamstring this morning means a change in midfield. Pat Hurd comes in for his first full game of the season as Wednesday aim for a fourth successive home win. Ipswich narrowly avoided relegation last season after a breakup of Bobby Robson's highly successful side, and they make an enforced change too. Centre-back Ian Cranston has an ankle injury, so Terry Butcher reverts to the middle and Steeds. So Gates takes it. And it's a floater all right for Osman, and he hits the bar, and Davray going in is denied, and again I think it's Mike Lyons who gets it away. So both centre-backs have hit the crossbar, and here's Russell Osman. Now from the other side. Away this time by Chapman. So Burley's here once more inside the area. Not much strength behind the cross. So let's have another look at the incident there from the Eric Gates corner, which is floated very, very well to the far post. And this time it's Russell Osman who gets up, and so unlucky. And once more, Mike Lyons is the man there who knocks it over the top. And Howard Wilkinson makes his first appearance of the afternoon on the bench, and I'm sure he's worked out what he's going to say to the team to change things around a bit after half-time. Butcher just stretching one of those long legs of his sufficiently there, not only to win possession, but to try and get Eric Gates away. Free kick to Ipswich. Well, that's what Martin Hodge can see, and those spectators behind the goal. And Ipswich have 2 or 3 variations from this sort of free kick. Young Mark Brennan's often involved. Gates, though, will hit the shot. Oh, and he scores! Well, a fine shot by Eric Gates, but I would think that Martin Hodge will ask questions of his own goalkeeping there. It's a goal out of the blue for Ipswich with 5 minutes of the first half left. And the ball merely touched to Eric Gates, who strikes it well, but Martin Hodge appears to have misjudged his position completely. Putney to O'Callaghan. Again, he wants to take everybody on. And that's one of the longest back passes of the season. Well won by Davray, taking the ball away from Worthington. Burley's making a run down the flank, but Putney has it now inside of him, and inside of him is Brennan, and that's well cut out by Andy Blair, who's pulled back by Putney, but still manages to retain possession. Waiting for support, eventually finding Marwood. Now what can the ex-Hull City man do here? Oh, two of them under challenge. Chapman fell down. Berardi has to chase. He delivers another cross. It's going to be close, and Marwood! It's in! What a fine goal from Brian Marwood! Wednesday are right back in it. And the man who started it finished it as well. Well, they'll love that. But really, Imre Berardi's cross to perfection here, and a brave header from Marwood, and how unlucky Grew was, it came off his knee. Brian Marwood had started it down the right flank, then when his cross eluded everybody, Berardi picked it up, aimed it to the far post, and Marwood comes flying in to score off the upright. And we've a real atmosphere now at Hillsborough. It was looking as though the home team might go down to their first home defeat since December the 27th last year, when Middlesbrough won 2-0 here. Now at 1-1 and Wednesday coming forward, the home supporters perhaps scenting a victory after all. Marwood looking to get in the middle as Varady delivers another cross. And it was the ex-Hull striker coming in on Brew. Chapman, great chance, he's lobbed the keeper, and it's 2-1. The referee, though, looks to his linesman. No, the goal is going to stand, but the goalkeeper is hurt. As Lee Chapman goes away to celebrate his first goal at Hillsborough, Wednesday have gone from 1 down to 2-1 up in the space of 2 minutes. Isn't he pleased? And for Lee Chapman, a marvellous moment because he missed an absolute sitter in the first half. And it's substitute Pearson's through ball. It eludes Osman, and Chapman just manages to nick it over Mark Crew. The keeper still hurt, and the agony will be extended by knowing that his side has surrendered a 1-goal lead. Martin Hodge will also feel happier because I think we still have to say that it was an error by him that allowed Eric Gates to put Ipswich ahead 5 minutes before half-time. But the resilience of this Wednesday side has to be admired. A few minutes ago, they looked a little bit dead. And the other thing that we've got to say is that the substitution made by Howard Wilkinson has had immediate dividends. John Pearson involved in the build-up to Chapman's goal there. And we can take yet another look at it, because here's Chapman's overhead flick. Chapman reads it right, Osman gets it wrong, and the deflection, and it's not a strong one, is enough. A pat on the back from Terry Butcher, who's been the mainstay in the Ipswich defence, and he'll try and lift his Ipswich side again. And those 25,000 people are singing in the rain. I think they can hardly believe it, because Ipswich had held that lead, of course, from the 40th minute. Wednesday have been struggling to find a goal for 75 minutes, and then they get 2 in 2. But it's not over yet by a long way. And Worthington! Goodness gracious me, a lot of hearts went into a lot of mouths. Worthington's back header nearly eluding Martin Hodge. And really, Hodge's practice before the match, when he always gets one of the players to lob balls at him over his head, and he twists his back and dives, paid off there. Look at that for a save. Osman off the line by Hurd. What a finish we've got here at Hillsborough. It's 2-1 to Wednesday. It could so easily have been 2-2. And Martin Hodge has certainly repaid Wednesday for the mistake in the first half with that save from Worthington. But now we've got Zondervan tearing away down the right flank. 2 Ipswich men in the middle. Here's one of them, and he's a goal. 2-2. And yes, it's that man Eric Gates again. Well, it's absolute mayhem here at Hillsborough. We've had 3 goals in 5 minutes. He's elated, and Zondervan given acres of room out on that right-hand touchline. And what a perfect cross he delivers. Lyons lunges, but Gates pounces. Well, this is tremendous stuff. This is First Division atmosphere and action at its best. Pearson's header, Varady. Back for Hurd, and really everything about this game is exciting now. Chapman is going to be there again as Butcher gets it away. We can all calm down for a moment. There's an offside flag. Lions free kick. So can Sheffield Wednesday conjure a winner even yet? Well, I suppose that both sides in a way would settle for a draw now, having held the lead at different stages of this game. It's certainly in the second half been a very good advert for First Division football. And here's Pearson inside the area. Osman trying to knock it away. Oh, and Ipswich on the break, again with Zondervan down that right-hand side. Wednesday left themselves a bit exposed. Brennan's made the run here. Davre's at the far post. Here he is now, the South African Davre! Well, what a miss that is, and in some ways similar to Lee Chapman's miss in the first half. But Wednesday now will count themselves fortunate. Brennan delivering a good cross. It eluded all the Wednesday defenders, and a Sterling challenge for it. They both fell, and Davre muffs it. Well, the last few minutes have been quite breathless, so what can Wednesday produce for us now in these really closing stages? Chapman tries to turn the defender. Third, not much strength on that. For the umpteenth time in the last few minutes, Zondervan seems to have a lot of room out on that right side. Gates makes a run down the flank. Worthington's gone with him. There's nobody to pass it to. But Ipswich, the draw specialists this season, will be happier with this scoreline than Wednesday. If it stays 2-2, it'll be Ipswich's 5th draw of the season. But here's Hurd. Is he going to have a crack? Well, he is, but it won't trouble through. One linesman has signalled the full time. The referee runs over to check with his other linesman. No signal from him as yet. So play goes on. It's going to be a free kick to Ipswich. Gates seems to have been in the middle of absolutely everything in this match. You see the scoreline behind him. He's got both Ipswich goals and had a quite outstanding match. There's another of Ipswich's England internationals, Osman. Ipswich perhaps coming forward for the last time in this game. They've got a throw. And while they'll be eager to push men forward here in search of a winner, they won't want to leave themselves exposed at the back now. So Shirtliff gets it away to Brennan. And his finishing is just as bad as was that of Davre's a moment or two ago. Surely can't be very long left here as Berardi gets onto the end of Chapman's header. And he's got past the ball too. Now then, Berardi hits it in low. Deflected by a defender, still not scrambled away. Sterling, a very strong challenge from him. Goal kick. Unlucky the Wednesday fullback there. But I suppose Ipswich would have said they would have been unlucky if a goal had accrued from that. We've had 2.5 minutes of stoppage time. Referee Ashley again looking at his watch. And here's Gates, and he's got Davre inside him. He's taken it wide in the end to Zondervan. Useful cross, deflected by Shirtliff, only as far as O'Callaghan, who looked as tired as anybody. It's not surprising he's exhausted after this last quarter of an hour. that's it. The end of a splendid game, and both sides will come off relieved in many ways. Eric Gates for Ipswich, perhaps the star of the game, the England international. He scored twice. He put Ipswich ahead 5 minutes before half-time, and then after Sheffield Wednesday had turned the game around with goals in the space of 2 minutes from Brian Marwood and Lee Chapman. Chapman's first goal here at Hillsborough, and only his second since he joined the club. It was Gates again who came right back to earn Ipswich a point. So full-time score here at Hillsborough. Sheffield Wednesday 2, Ipswich Town 2.